Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Brianna and I am now going to be a 5th year 3rd grade teacher in North Carolina. And it's been a little bit. I went on a brief vacation to Florida before I knew coronavirus was gonna go up again, and got a sty in the process. If you're not following me on Instagram, make sure you're following me there, because I've tried to keep you guys updated. My plan was not to be gone for this long, but my entire side of my face was swollen and now it's still just a tiny bit red and it's really dry right there. And this is the first time I'm wearing makeup in a week and I probably still even shouldn't be, but I think I got sun poisoning on my face because I broke out in little bumps on my cheek and my chin, and then this side of my face just burned and it was massive. And it felt like a sty at first, so I would put warm compresses on it because that's what they tell you. However, that literally didn't provide any comfort to me at all. And then I started putting cold like ice packs on my eye and I'm like, whoa, this is life-changing. So I think it was a mix of a sty, sunburn, sun poisoning situation happening, but we are all good. We are healing and it doesn't hurt anymore. So that is so much better because that was a freaky situation. My mom thought I had corona. Apparently there's some people who are getting eye situations from it. I don't know. Anyway, I'm okay. As you all know, or I hope you all know, I got a new MacBook. So in this video, I wanted to share the process of saving things, transferring things, tell you kind of how I organize all of that, just to give you a little insight. It's pretty funny in the beginning because you see me struggling with my old MacBook and the things that I deal with, so just get ready for that. But before we jump in, I did want to show you 3 books that I just read, because if you missed my last video, make sure you watch that. But I am reading my classroom library this summer and I have some new books that I want to share with y'all. This company reached out to me and they are actually based in Columbia, South Carolina, so pretty nearby. But they have these Help Your Dragon or Teach Your Dragon picture books on so many different topics, and I think they are so important right now. The one that I'm really excited about is Help Your Dragon Deal with Change. So in the book, it kind of reminds me of like a picture book graphic novel. It has that feel to it, but the dragon is upset about things and his owner or his friend helps him understand and go through it and teaches him lessons. So this is definitely a book I'm going to read to my students at the beginning of next year, since they have been out of school for so long. It talks about the changes he deals with, which is moving up on a new soccer team. And then what was the other one? Oh, getting a new teacher. So just like relatable kid issues, and it's super cute. I'm sorry for the lighting. And then another one that is a great beginning of the year book is Teach Your Dragon to Understand Consequences. I'm definitely going to use this and incorporate it into some kind of lesson when we are talking about behavior management, what it means to do the right thing. That book that everyone was talking about for the past few years, What If Everybody Did That? And there's also What If Everybody Said That? It like mentions that when the dragon starts throwing trash, the boy was like, Diggery-doo, that's the dragon's name. Oh, and it rhymes. It rhymes throughout the whole thing, so that's awesome. But he's like, what if everybody did that? And so you can pause throughout and like ask your students questions along the way and have them respond to it before you get to the actual lessons, because the actual lessons are at the end, but it brings it full circle. So I really like it. So that's that one. Again, he steals a piece of candy from a store and he's like, who cares if I broke the law a little bit? But his friend talks to him about that. Doesn't do his homework one night, throws trash. So again, relatable things for children. Now this last one, I might give to my guidance counselor because I think it's a good way to approach the topic of trauma. Oh, what I really like about both of these two, trauma and consequences, the boy in the book defines those words so that they understand that vocabulary, which is really good because I know consequences is a big word and it's important for kids to understand what that means. This trauma one, I like the way it explains it. However, not every child deals with trauma. So I wouldn't use this necessarily as a class read aloud, but I think if like my guidance counselors, or even if I was talking one-on-one with a student and they were dealing with something, I think this would be a good, easy way to approach it. It doesn't necessarily say the trauma that the dragon went through, which I'm happy about because then it leaves it open-ended for the kid who may be dealing with trauma. And it gives coping strategies. So like listening to music, drawing, going for a walk, just different things. So like I said, I think it's a good way to approach it. And I would use this book in that kind of situation. But like I said, I'll leave the link down below because look at all these different titles. Train Your Dragon to Accept No, I Got This, Train Your Dragon to Be Kind, A Dragon with His Mouth on Fire, Train Your Dragon to Love Himself, Train Your Dragon to Be Responsible. This kind of reminds me of, there were books that are really, really, really old that my old coworker had that were like citizenship, trustworthiness, responsibility, those 7 key words, and it like just teaches kids what those things are and how to be like that. So I'm hoping to get my hands on more of these because I think kids love reading books with the same characters and just having different stories with them. And so yeah, I'll leave the link down below if you want to check them out, but super neat. Anyway, I'm sorry that was a long rant. I'm excited for those 3 books to be in my classroom. Let's get into the video. So one of the other reasons that I got a new MacBook is because my cord here is losing its mind. I used to have one of those like little cord biter little guys on here, and I shouldn't have, and that's what messed this up. But MacBook chargers are like, I'm pretty sure it's like around $100, I want to say, more or less. And so that was one thing that was the issue. Now when I go to turn on this computer, it will probably take at least 5 minutes to turn on. And it always has to do this weird loading thing. Always. It always seems like it's updating. So I'm gonna let that do that and then we will come back.
Dialogue.
It's just gonna talk because it does this every time it turns on.
Java.
And then also this always comes up and I don't know what that is.
Command line tool unique.
Okay, we're voiceover off. Come on, say it. Okay. All right, so here's my desktop. Now, a lovely follower of mine told me that putting things in files on your desktop slows down a MacBook, and they sent me a article on it, so I'll link that down below. I kind of believe it because this thing is a mess. I usually like screenshot things that I order and then trash it once I have received it. I bought pineapple shoes a long time ago and they never came in. All right, I do have this Toshiba hard drive. I believe it's at least 1 terabyte, and it has a USB cord. So this I cannot plug into my new MacBook yet since that has USB-C, but that's okay because what I'm just saving on here is my pictures, and that's it. Old documents and things that are on here, I don't really need. Like, see, like, why are we getting on Zoom? We don't need to Zoom. This is unnecessary. I also downloaded this Chromebook extension a long time ago, and then somehow it ended up on my desktop. That was so you can like watch Netflix and MTV and your browser would think you weren't in the United States. but like I don't use it anymore, so it's just a lot. So I'm gonna go through my photos and just download them all onto here. I've only plugged this in once, I feel like. I will link this external hard drive that I have. Oh look, the blue light came on. In my Amazon store, just so you could see it. I mean, I'm not an external hard drive person, so I don't really know if it's like good or not. I kind of just bought it because I had no room on my MacBook and I needed to fix it. So I'm gonna figure out how to get my pictures on here. It's asking me if I want it to back up with Time Machine. So that's cool, I guess you could do that. But I'm gonna figure that out, and then I'm gonna start putting all of my documents on Google Drive. Okay, so I have opened my Finder on my MacBook, for those of you that have a MacBook, and I just scrolled down to locations, and that's where my external hard drive pops up. And I guess when I got this in January 2018, I decided to make all these folders. However, not all of them are full. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just dragging my pictures from my photos and dropping them into the folder for the year. Oh, I was just gonna show you the spinning circle, but it went away, yay! And I wonder if my pictures are gonna load. I am so determined to get this done. I'm in my imported photos now, which I believe are in my photos, but some of them I couldn't find. So I'm basically importing more of what I think I've already done, but I'd rather have double than not. So I'm almost done, but drinking my teamy to get me through. These are my greens. It gives me a boost of energy and helps my digestive system like no other. Like, I'm not even kidding, guys. I got out of a schedule when I went away to Florida, and like my body could feel it. So I love that stuff. I'm trying to get like a little boost of energy so that I could do 80-day obsession in a little bit, but I just ate 2 turkey burgers, so I gotta just, you know, let my food settle. But I'm gonna finish this up. I have 2016, 2017, 2018 imported photos to do, which I'm gonna feel really silly if it's the same thing, but also like I'll just feel so much better when this is done, because at least from now on, I'll just have to do the current. I'll never have to go back. So I was gonna pause after 2019, but I need to get this done. And then I need to do like actual important school related things with the transfer. So that's that. My code or my link is always down below for 25% off. The next thing I need to do is get all of these folders onto my Google Drive. Since it is my school email and things, I'm just going to go ahead and do that off camera, and then anything like interesting that I do, like change my folder color or something, I'll just show you how it's organized at the end. It's not organized at all right now, so before I put more on there, I have like a 2016, 2017, 2017, 2018, like different folders like that. So I'm going to organize everything on my Google Drive like that first before I upload any more documents, but then I'll put all this stuff on there instead of on this MacBook, but then I can still access it from there since it'll be on Google. So that's going to be awesome. Basically, I have my folders here, and to change the color, all you have to do is right click and go to change color, and then you pick. So it's very, very simple. Anyway, so all my files are down here, and what I'm doing right now is just dragging and dropping to get them into a folder, because I have so many files and they need to be put somewhere so they're organized. Okay, so here is my cleaned up dashboard drive. This is what I see when I come on, just my folders down here, and then things that I've recently opened. These were things that I just opened to see what the heck they were. I did have to end up making a college folder because I had assignments on here, I guess, from when I was in grad school. I could delete them, but since I have not unlimited space but a ton of space on here, I'm just gonna leave it for now until like I really need to get rid of it. So I didn't organize within the folders like into subjects and things, but that's something I'm thinking about doing for this next school year. Organized by subject, organized by topic, just so within the folder it's easy to find things. But right now the way I use Google Drive is just with the search bar, and I type in what I'm looking for and then it comes up eventually. So I never really go into these folders, which is why I never like had them. But what I'm going to do right now is go on my old MacBook and go to new folder upload and upload all those folders on my desktop and just place them in these folders so that I have all of my things. And that's pretty much it. So the cool thing about uploading a folder that you already have named on here is when you go to choose it, so say I click on this 2020-21 one and hit upload, it'll give me the option to keep it separate or to update the existing. So I click on that update the existing, and I'm assuming it's just including things that are not already in there, but we'll see. But then it goes straight into the file. So I already did that one though. But yeah, I'm almost done. I have this like one folder that's all screenshots from everything. I don't even know. It's basically all the junk that used to be on my desktop. I just put it in a folder, so I'll have to go through that someday, but it's there. And then I have to change the colors of those because I have a YouTube file now as well. What I'm also going to do, possibly, I just have to be ready to save these because this is my school Google Drive. I have to save these in like my own personal Google Drive as well, just in case I leave my school, because it'll all disappear. And my coworker who just moved, they deleted her email without telling her. So all her stuff is just gone. So that's something I will work on as well, but I'm just glad that all of this is set. All right, so this is set. I love the way it looked. I was playing around with the folder colors because I couldn't get it to like flow the way I wanted it to. So I went going down for them to kind of like blend together, and it looks so much better. Oh my goodness, I'm obsessed. So I'm glad that's all organized. The only thing that my new MacBook really doesn't have is PowerPoint. So I'm going to end up, I think it's $150. Let me actually see. I want the new one anyway so I can make my own GIFs, because you can save things. Yeah, it's $149.99. So I would buy this one-time purchase with Word, Excel, and PowerPoint because I don't need Publisher, Access, Outlook, OneNote. I don't even know what those things are. And I wouldn't buy the yearly one that comes with the updates because I had on my old Mac, I had the 2011 version, and I mean, that was fine until now, where the newer version has some options that I'd really like to use. So I'd rather just pay $150 now. And then if in the future the updates are amazing, then I'll just maybe buy it again. But like if I pay $100 this year and then $100 next year and not much changes, that just seems silly, you know? I'm definitely going to buy it eventually. Right now, I mean, I could still use my old MacBook for the old PowerPoint I have. So we'll see how long I can bear that because it is slow. But that is something I need to do on this computer. And then my iMovie, first of all, the way I've been editing my videos right now, I've been uploading everything to my old MacBook and then airdropping it to this one. But over here, I've already brought over my little link down below, my Instagram, and then my intro, and then my GIF for subscribe. So like the things that I use in my videos and that are in every video, I already airdropped them and they're in my iMovie. So I have them ready to go. That's about it. So that is all I've done so far. I did get some new little gadgets today that I wanted to show y'all. I was so excited to come on here and show you. This is Lucille, by the way, I named her. Oh, she had her first fall the other day. I'm known for dropping my MacBook, but she slid off the couch just a little bit, but she's okay. So, you know, I got a case, and it looks more orange on camera. But I got a case, however, it doesn't fit, and it said it wouldn't fit, but I thought it would. let me tell you my model number, A2289. I mean, I ordered it on Amazon because Amazon's cheap and I don't really want to spend more than like $30 on a case. Like this was less than 20 and it came with two keyboard covers, a clear one and one that matches the case. It came with a screen protector and it came with little plugs for all of the holes. But this doesn't fit with that model number because I guess MacBooks change all the time. But when I searched for that model number, there are no cases for it yet on Amazon. I don't know. Let me know if you know a good place to get MacBook cases for a good price, because I mean, my old one didn't have a case on it after college. I had so many cases while I was in college, but after I was just over it. I don't know. I want something simple because I think I'm gonna put stickers on it, but like, whatever. Anyway, I got the USB port adapter thing. So this is from the brand Moken, and this was $20 as well. And basically what this is two USB ports, a memory card port, a TF, whatever that is, and then this is like a HDMI, I want to say. So the MacBook only has USB-C, which is similar to an iPhone charger, but a little bit bigger. So that's the new plug and the only plug that's on there. So I had to get one of these. And at Best Buy, where I bought my MacBook, they're so expensive. Do not just buy it because you're at the store. Go on Amazon. I'll put this one in my Amazon store. I love it because it's the same color. So they match. And they sell ones that attach into the side and like stay on your MacBook, not like dangle off. But that made me nervous because my memory card, when I used to put that into my MacBook and I would like move it slightly, it would like tap the memory card and it would disconnect. So I just thought the cord one would be best. And they have ones with a million different adapter things on them, but I really just need it for the memory card and the USB. Not even the memory card if I have the USB. So I just got the most simple one I could find that I thought was a good deal. I really want a skin, I think. I'll put the link down below of the website, the Instagram ad that keeps coming up that is just like a really pretty cover, but I want to put a case on it first. So like I said, let me know your recommendations. I let you know mine, and yeah, but now that I'm thinking of it, there has to be a MacBook case that fits because Alyssa Rose just got a new MacBook and she got a MacBook case from Amazon. But hers was like different than I wanted, so I don't know. I don't know. Anyway, this video is really long now because I haven't talked to y'all in so long and I just love to talk to you. So make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up so it reaches as many people as it can. And thank you so much for watching. I love you guys always. See you next time.